All right, welcome back. So now we're going to create the map with the data that we've just gotten. So if you'll remember in the last video, we got to this sheet by finding data in St. Louis County Board of Elections, their website, and then just messing around with that data to put it in the right format. So it's going to be super easy to make our map. And we have these two files out here on our desktop. This is the shape file, rather, the map that we're going to be coloring in. And then this is the CSV, the data that we're going to use to color in that map. So now we're going to go and search for QGIS. If you don't have this downloaded, you can go ahead and download it. I already have it downloaded though. So it's going to just take a few seconds to open up. This is 3.1. Generally, if you downloaded an older version, it may have a few less bugs. The newer versions have bugs. So I'm just going to hit new empty project, double click that. Now that we're in here, we hit home and then we go to desktop. That's where I have all my data. We're going to go to, let's make this a little bigger for you. We're going to go over here to our precincts. It's a .zip, and we just want the shape file. So I'm going to double click that, and there's our map. You can see right there. And then the data that we're going to be coloring it in with, the 2020 election, if you'll remember what we worked on earlier, just drag that out here as well. And then I'm going to double click this map. I'm going to go down to joins. I'm going to hit the plus sign. And then in here, I'm going to hit precinct. Well, first we want to make sure that our join layer is correct. And that's correct. We want to match our map with our data. Join field, we want to join the precincts together. If you'll remember, we did a bunch of work to make sure that the precincts line up. So that is what we want to be connecting. We're going to hit OK. We're going to go over to symbology. And in symbology, we're going to go ahead and hit graduated. We're going to go ahead and hit E, and we're going to go into that. Then we're going to go to fields and values. And then at the very bottom, if you'll remember our last column, this is what we want to be mapping, the percent margin. You can't see it because of I wrote too much in the title, but this is what we want. And it's important, we want to select this and then copy paste it. And then you'll see there it's percent margin. So that's what we're looking for. You can hit OK. And now style. We're going to hit on style, and then we're going to hit load style. Hit the little three dots here. Someone in another video, helpful video, provided a style that we can use. There are ways to make your own styles, but this is just a lot easier, especially for your first tutorial. Just your own, to have a quick color scheme that you can use if you're creating a map is really handy. So I just made a few changes to it, but I'll share that with you so you can use that. I have a couple here, but we'll just do this one for now. I just hit open, and then it'll put that in there, and you just hit load style. That puts the style on there. And then what we'll do is we're just going to go ahead and Command V. If you'll remember what we copied earlier, we want to put this in top. Every time that we leave symbology, we want to have this. This is telling the map what it is coloring right now. It is not, if you'll go back in to expressions, just to show you fields and values, it thinks it can color all of these things. So it's important that we color the right thing. So that's why we have to paste that in. And if we make changes, a lot of times it'll disappear from here. So just make sure to paste that back in before you leave. That's an easy way to get confused or frustrated when you're trying to map. Just make sure that that is up there, and I'm going to hit OK. And there we have it. That is our map of St. Louis County. And that's pretty much all for this video. So just to recap what we did, we took our data and we just put it into the program. And then we joined the two layers together, and then we went into symbology and we created the colors for this map, and then we made it all work. And that's our map. So the next video, I'm going to go over, this is a great map, but I don't know where anything is. So there's several different ways that we can figure out how to put maps under this so that we can understand, what's even going on here. Because I don't know what, most people don't know looking at this where Kirkwood is. So just to put some streets behind it, maybe even some city names is a good way for us to contextualize our map. That way it's more powerful when we share it with people. All right, thank you for watching.